If you're looking to decide between a Samsonite check-in versus a Delsey check-in, then this video is for you. I bought and tested both of these check-ins. I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of each of them and then letting you know which one I think is best. Keep in mind, this video isn't sponsored by any of these two check-ins that you see right here. It's based on my personal opinion and experiences. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. So starting off with the Samsonite check-in that we have here, we have the Omni 2 Samsonite check-in luggage. So this is a 28-inch luggage. And so I do have the navy teal version. So starting with the front surface, we basically just have some ridges across just for the aesthetic design of the luggage. Here on the side, we have a TSA lock. And then we have a slightly retractable handle, which goes hand in hand with the top handle portion as well, right? So making it very, very easy to carry on this luggage. Now, as far as the handling goes, here's the telescopic handle that goes in and out. Now for this luggage in particular, it is expandable. So me personally, check-in luggages, I do like when they are expandable. The expandable feature of this zipper that you see right here makes all the difference sometimes of you actually being able to zipper down your bag. So always try to look for a luggage which is expandable. Now as far as the wheels go, we technically have 8 wheels. So 2 separate wheels on each wheel, and we have a 360 roller. And then one thing to particularly note that here on the side, all right, are these 4 prongs, which just makes it very, very easy for the bag to stand on its side. Now, if we go ahead and actually open up this bag, now starting off with the right-hand side of the bag, you just have one big giant open pocket with, of course, the strap down to kind of compress the clothes inside. Usually, sometimes there's pockets here on the side, but no pocket over here. Now on the left hand side, what you have here is a open or kind of closed pocket that extends across the entire sleeve itself, as you can see there. Here we have a mesh opening, okay? Now if we open this up, this basically just reveals the open left-handed side. And again, this one big giant open left-handed side. So overall notable features that I like, of course, Samsonite known for its durability, Samsonite being known for protecting the luggage and withstanding the test of time. In addition, of course, to the side pocket here, nothing more to say as far as the Omni 2 goes. Now let's go ahead and actually check out the Delsey luggage. So this is the Delsey Paris Helium check-in luggage. So I do have the blue version, and as you kind of see, I've been using this for quite some time now. I'd say probably over 5 years I've been using this check-in luggage. So I do have the 25-inch version, but starting off with the front, you have some ridges just for the aesthetic appeal of the luggage itself. Here on the side, you have your TSA lock. Now, as far as the handling goes, you have 2 handles on both sides, which are slightly retractable, just making it better ease for use. Now, as far as the handling goes, telescopic handle, okay? And one thing I can prove with this bag in particular, because I've been using it for so long, I've had no problems with the handle. I mean, I've tried a multitude of different handles on different luggages. Even sometimes when I get brand new luggages and I'm kind of using their telescopic handle, there's always issues. But seriously, after retracting this back and forth so many times, it's had no issues, which is a huge, huge positive for me. Now, as far as the wheel goes, we have 8 different wheels, okay, I have 2 on each side, very, very durable. 8 just meaning more available shock absorbability for when it comes to going that cobblestone, for example, in Europe. Now, one thing to note is that if you do want this bag to go in its side, it technically can, but remember how I was talking about those 4 prongs that go on the side to kind of help other luggages stand on its side? This one doesn't have it, okay? So just a slight, it's not like the make or break when it comes to check-in luggages, but I do prefer that when they have those 4 prongs, there are some times when your bag needs to stand up on its side. Yes, as you see right here, it is gonna stand up on its side, but sometimes if it's packed too full, it may kind of wobble and kind of fall down. Now, this bag is expandable as well. So again, as I've said before, always try to look for bags which are expandable. Now, if we go ahead and actually open up this bag, what you see here is kind of like a reverse of what we saw in the Samsonite Omni. So here on the left-hand side, we have the large giant opening, and then here on the left-hand side, we have a pocket, which basically is zippered, right? Here we have the straps to kind of strap your clothes in. Now on the right hand side, you have a multitude of different pockets. So this pocket here that you see extends all the way down to the bottom of the sleeve itself, all right? Now if you close that up, if we actually open up this pocket, here we just have an open space for more clothes, etc. Now as far as which one I think is best, Samsonite, they've always been known for having hard, everlasting luggages. I mean, I've had some Samsonites for like well over 10 years now. This Delsey check-in luggage, however, again, I've had it for over 5 years and I've seen no problems with it whatsoever. Ultimately, what it comes down to is that if you've already used one of these products before, stick with the brand which you've already been using. I'd say would be my number one recommendation. But in addition to that, you really can't go wrong with the Delsey brand or the Samsonite brand overall. They're both well known as far as being durable with their luggages. I mean, you can kind of see like the Delsey one, it's seen better days, but there's no cracks on it whatsoever. And I check in this luggage all the time. Now, in addition to that though, Samsonite, I've had a Samsonite check-in luggage. It's had no problems whatsoever. Check that in also multiple times. So ultimately what it comes down to is your previous experience. Have you had good experience with Samsonite before in the past? Have you had a good experience with Delsey before in the past? If you haven't used either, ultimately what it comes down to is maybe which one do you think looks better, all right? I feel like both the sleeves are the same. The handling is the same. They both have TSA locks. I'd say the one notable difference is that this check-in in particular doesn't have the prongs that you see here, but overall both are great options. I'd say you can't go wrong with either. Very pleased with both of them.